celebrating 13 years of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, Jerry and Justin Glanville, Part 2.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. This is actually part 2 of my interview with Justin and Jerry Glanville. This is a show about possibility, great stories about great people whose lives prove that anything is possible. I met Jerry Glanville almost a year ago, and we were sitting in a small room at a church. I have a Bible study, and I see this guy sitting on the front row, and I'm like, that looks like Jerry Glanville. There's no way, just out of the blue, Jerry Glanville is sitting in this room. So I asked him what his name is. He says, Jerry. I said, and your last name is? He said, Glanville. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I better make this good today, right? The coach is in the building. Jerry Glanville lives in Knoxville. His son Justin lives in Knoxville, and his son is a front of house engineer and has a company that does videos. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. And last week we were talking about their journey together. To get you up to speed, the reason Jerry Glanville is in Knoxville is because his son has a son, and he said, Dad, I want you to move to Knoxville to be close to our family because I'm on the road a lot. And Jerry Glanville, having lived in Atlanta off and on 3 times over 45 years, deeply invested in that community, he didn't just move, he sold his 8,600 square foot house and all the memorabilia in it, put it all away, and moved to Knoxville to start a new chapter of his life. And they are here today, and I was blown away by that story. So thank you both for being here.
Great to be here.
I'll get back to you in just a minute. Can we have a nerdy technical conversation for just a moment?
I hope so.
Let's talk. Let's talk about front of house sound.
Okay.
Sound is everything. My producer Chris Marion says that all the time. It's everything, and when the sound is right, the experience is right. Right. And from what I've understood about front of house engineering is you have to figure out how to tune that space. Every space is different, and you have to tune to the artist. Artists want to hear different things. So what kind of console do you use? What kind of arrays do you plug into? What is hot right now?
This past year we just switched to Midas Pro 6. That's our consoles and monitor.
Are they all digital?
They're all digital.
Right.
Yep. They have analog preamps, but they're digital as far as the console is configured, how it works. Our PA that we travel with is a Martin MLA. We have a really great PA tech that PA is very versatile and can be broken down into many different zones. And when you're playing larger arenas, it's key to be able to hit the very top and have it be the same decibel level and frequency range, nice and smooth at the top to the bottom to first person in the first row.
How did you get interested in this?
I was more interested in recording, so I went to school in Florida, Full Sail, for recording. And when I graduated there, the first job that I could get was to help manage and do the sound at a new venue in North Georgia. So right away, I got thrown into the live sound world, and my first gig there was the AIP Brothers, and I'd never seen or heard or experienced anything like that from any show that I've ever been to.
They're big too.
They're getting big. At the time it was 3 people and a guitar, a banjo, and an upright bass. And just the energy was something I'd never felt before. So I just, that whole year on all my free weekends, followed them around and helped them out, helped them carry gear and whatever they needed. And after that year was up, they asked me to try out a tour with them, which was 40 shows in 43 days.
Wow.
And it was really intense, yeah.
But you love it, don't you?
I love it, yeah.
Yeah, and you love creating the experience for the audience.
I do.
And what I know about musicians is that's what they want. First of all, they want to hear well themselves, but then they want the audience to feel the music, not just hear it, but feel the music. Talk a little bit about how you help people feel the music in an audience.
I think that the AIP Brothers are different in that they're not as concerned about what they're hearing. They, as far as their concerts go, the energy from the crowd is what they thrive on. And even if there's issues, there's also a monitor engineer that controls what the band hears. Early on, the monitor engineer would change from show to show. So sometimes they wouldn't hear as good as they could have, and they would take that frustration and put it into the songs that they were playing and just really attack everything. And then the crowd energy grows and their energy grows. And then it just snowballs from there and just turns into an incredible show.
Wow. And you love helping them provide that energy.
I do.
That is a really cool thing.
I've got to get the crowd to hear everything clearly so that they can understand where the energy is and, to put it back to the band.
And you get to live in that energy too. Are you a musician as well? Do you create?
A little bit. I don't really create. I play enough to get through sound check if the band's not there. I can play a little bit of everything, but I don't consider myself a musician. No.
Tell me about your company now as well, because you're doing video and you're posting video every week.
There was a few festivals with the Avett Brothers that I got to know the people that put them on. One is Pickathon in Portland, Oregon. It's a very small festival. And then another one is Rhythm and Roots. It's in Bristol. And between those two festivals, when we started the company, we would go there and we would get 30 bands in a weekend. And that would give us, if they each did 2 to 5 songs, that would give us the material to be able to release 5 to 10 videos every week.
Ah, okay.
So between those festivals, we've also branched out and done a few other festivals. And we also put on our own events where we'll have a space, we'll have bands come in 2 or 3 a day, record 5 to 10 songs, and then at the end of it have a show with a few of the bands that were there. And then that just gives us all the material that we need to keep releasing great music.
What's the name of the website?
liveandbreathing.com.
All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Jerry Glanville. That's a neat thing that you're building. I wish you much success with that.
Thank you.
Back with more in a moment.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up.
We're here to help and teach. That I would tell my assistants, if you cuss and swear and browbeat him, have a resume and have a job when you get off the field. It is your last day.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. Justin and Jerry Glanville here. So he decides to go into that world and has done well, but you and your wife had diverging opinions on whether or not the young man should pursue.
Well, he had a great job. He had a job for life. He was in Dahlonega, Georgia, running a music arts center, and the town loved him. I told him he could be mayor of Dahlonega, Georgia. The whole town loved him. So he went to his mom. He said, the Avett Brothers have asked me to quit the job and go full-time touring with them across the country. And his mother said, don't you dare quit that job. Don't you dare get in that van. And Justin says, well, I'm going to ask Dad. And he came to his dad and asked the same question. I said, don't you dare not get in that van. You get in that van and you go.
Why'd you tell him that?
I said, the worst thing can happen to you is be pontificating what to do, and all of a sudden you're living, I wish I had. I said, I don't want 2 years from now saying, I wish I had gotten that van. I says, go do it. Luckily, it's the first decision I made that was correct. So, Mom, I'm up. I got one right. Mom's got 500.
Tell me what you've learned about winning and possibility.
It's kind of funny. In my life, I'm fortunate enough to be in 3 Hall of Fames. And I tell everybody, and I tell players and teams, I'm in 3 Hall of Fames, and I have accomplished absolutely nothing by myself. And if you want to have fun, you want to have joy, and you want to win, get people to help you. And so my whole coaching career was based on us doing it together, all of us grabbing the rope and pulling the same direction. We can overcome better. We used to play Dallas Cowboys, coached by Tom Landry. And I would tell the team, I said, I've studied all the film. They have better players. Their players are better than us. They have nobody that would want to be on this team. And I says, look at you. And I says, and they have Tom Landry, and you're stuck with me. How is that possible? How are we going to overcome their great coach and better players? Commitment to each other, love for each other, never surrender.
Talk to me about what you've learned about faith.
Faith is and people say, are you real religious? I don't. My wife would say I'm not real religious. I'm spiritual. And faith is something you can't see or touch, but you believe and you know is there. So faith takes a man out of his comfort zone. You tell me this is a great cup of coffee, I can grab it and I can try it. But you tell me the faith is over there and I can't see it. So it takes a lifetime of finding out what your faith is. I love your class because there's 25-year-olds in there that are so far ahead of you and me when we were 25.
Right.
And I'm always taken back because after you hit different ages, your faith changes in your beliefs because through experience. And my faith, I don't preach to people.
Right.
Justin will tell you, I don't force faith on you, but I have rules in all my coaching. And my coaching, on my practice field, you as a player, you as an assistant coach, if you swear and you cuss, that is you are going in. Practice
Really?
is over. You wanted to get
I would
out
imagine that you would cuss a.
I found that we're here to help and teach. That I would tell my assistants, if you cuss and swear and browbeat him, have a resume and have a job when you get off the field. It is your last day.
Wow.
And every pro team I went to in college, I went to Portland State, every player, every word was a cuss word. And I said, that's over. And I said, the day you cuss, my starting quarterback cuss, he'd look at me. He's done for the day. He's lost the opportunity to be taught by the teacher. I went to Hawaii and the president came down and he goes, what is it about you? What is it about you? I watch you. And I goes to the president of the University of Hawaii, says, I am your #1 teacher on campus. I am not a cusser. I cussed in Hawaii practice myself, and the team stopped practice.
Wow.
Went over and got a glass of water. Came out and says, Coach, we're going to take a 10-minute break. You drink the water, and we'll go back to work. Before I went there, every word on the practice field was a cuss word.
Wow.
And that's how you change
the culture.
And you speak of the faith. I used to meet with a kickoff team. And I said, as you cover this kickoff, as you try to block this extra point and field goal, I will not grade it. Because what your effort will be is between you and God. I cannot grade the extra point block. Only you and God know the real effort you put in there. And I give the grade to him. Don't know anybody else that coaches that way, but that's how I coached.
Why racing?
I don't fish. He loves to fish. I don't hunt. I don't golf. And to get away, I always drove too fast. And I found in NASCAR at Talladega, I shifted from 3rd to 4th at 194.
Good gracious.
I ran into the corner at 211. And I looked in the mirror, and no police are chasing me. I says, this is great. I love it. And Justin raced with me for years. Justin was on my race team. And we raced all across this country. Every state we were there, and we raced. And we had fun. And we didn't get arrested.
Now, you're a car guy now?
Still a car guy. We're all cars. Our family is all cars.
What's your favorite car that you can drive legally on the street?
It would be the Dodge Hellcat, which I tried to buy in town, and I did not get the opportunity to buy that car. It's 717 horsepower. It will run a 10.9 quarter mile and 125 miles an hour. We ran a car like that. And we also ran NHRA. We drag raced for 7 years. Drag raced all around the country. Drove a funny car for 7 years. So,
where did all of that come from? Where did the racing thing start at? Did you just wake up one day and say, I'm going to do this?
No, I always wanted to do that in high school. And I'm old enough that the driver's license never had your picture on it. So I could go Sunday and race my mother's car with my brother's driver's license because he was 2 years older. So Richard Glanville is my brother. I would win drag races with my mother's car with my brother's driver's license.
Did she know you were doing this?
Oh no, she thought we were out shopping.
What kind of car did she have?
Oh, she had a 55 Ford, and then she had a 56 Ford with a 312 with dual fours. So
she didn't know what she had, though.
No, we picked the car out for her to have. So we've been racing all of our lives. And our whole family today, when they sit down and talk, whether they're on the beach in Florida or Thanksgiving, it'll turn to racing.
Wow. Let's take a break. Justin and Jerry Glanville are my guests. You're watching Anything is Possible. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Coming up.
We could make it on $8 a day. If she did not have $8, if she had $6 or whatever it is, I would know the amount. I would go to football practice and I would tell my coach, I have to make $3 when practice is over.
This week, our Home Federal Community Spotlight is on Wesley House Community Center. Did you know that since 1907, the Wesley House has served Knoxville, focusing on academic, spiritual, emotional, and social growth for children and families? To learn more and see how you can get involved, visit wesleyhouse.com.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. I'm Halloran Hill, having the time of my life with Justin and Jerry Glanville. The racing thing, what a life you've lived.
We've been very blessed. And
tell me about your mother and father.
Well, they split up, and so it was my mom and me. And my mom and me were alone. And my brother, who was older, had joined the Navy. And she was a waitress at the Big Boy, and she'd get tips. She didn't get paid. And so when she came home at night, I was already in bed, and she would put her tips on my dresser. And I'd get up to go to school, I'd count the money. If we had $8, we could make it on $8 a day. If she did not have $8, if she had $6 or whatever it is, I would know the amount. I would go to football practice and I would tell my coach, I have to make $3 when practice is over. And so when practice is over, he'd say, Skinny Ling's Sunoco gas station, you can go pump gas there today. The next day I was at Louis' Dairy Queen. You can sell milkshakes for 4 hours and you make up the money. And my mom and I fought the world, and we had to have $8 a day to make it. And so,
how much of that drove your success? Like just that hunger, just that, I got to go get it for mama.
And it's funny, at no time, and Justin saw where I grew up, where I lived in an upper flat, did we ever think we were poor? You know, it's just like Justin. He didn't know his dad was famous and didn't care. I didn't know anybody else was getting more than $8 a day. We were just enjoying life.
Right.
And my mom was always, when it came time for us to go out and have a night on the town, my mom would always bring faith, religion, and don't embarrass your family. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Wow.
She never let you go without that. And I was blessed to have the best mom in the world. And I took a job one time at Portland State. They said, who gave you your greatest gift? This is my mother. My mother gave me the greatest gift in the world. She made me totally colorblind and totally non-evaluating people's minuses or strengths. She only talked about their pluses. The first friend I brought home, we were living in the projects in Detroit, $13 a month. The first friend I brought home was my black friend from the projects. I says, Mom, can he sleep over? And my mom says, this is your best friend. This is my best friend. Bring him in here and we'll put him in the kitchen. I said, Mama, you gotta hear him sing. Nobody can sing like him. She says, bring him in here. It was Smokey Robinson.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's who I grew up with in the projects in Detroit. And Mom says, that boy can sing. So we had a great life. And never knew we didn't have anything. We thought everybody was living like we were. I never once wished or hoped we had the life of the guy next door. You know how the worst thing is have envy for that?
Yeah.
I never envied anything. I says, Nobody's got as good a gig as we got. We got it going on here. Thank gosh I had great football coaches who said, we'll get the job. I rode to school on a Harley Davidson on an old motorcycle. And with that motorcycle, I could get to the job that he had lined up for me after practice. And that's how I went through school.
Wow. What an amazing life story. It's amazing to you as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
To close today, would you just take a minute and tell me what you love about your son?
His inner self. He's a better guy than I ever was. He's a better person than I ever was. He cares about people. He was a bachelor for a long time, and he was living in Concord, North Carolina. And if a band came through and they had no place to sleep, and they had nothing to eat, they slept at Justin's. He made them breakfast. He put them on the road, and he'd give anybody anything he has. It's kind of special.
What do you love about your dad?
Strength, and his happiness. Just always an absolute pleasure to be around, and you never know what's going to happen. It's just it's always exciting, and I don't know, just everything. Just everything.
I love that. Just everything.
Well,
that'll do.
What we've done in our house, you'll love this. There is no negative thoughts. Everything's positive. If the worst thing happens to us, we look for the positive, and we move on, and we look for the joy. We thank God for everything that He gives us every day.
Jerry and Justin, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
That positivity is kind of the secret potion that makes anything possible. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.